Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for Thursday, October 13th. Jeannie?
Yeah, hang on, I'll be right back.
Jeannie's like, you start the live stream this morning. Not a whole lot new to discuss from me. Although we did have a question yesterday on yesterday's live streams. Somebody asked, for those of us new to your store and new to machine embroidery, what is an event? Which is kind of a loaded question, but our store at this point is doing primarily interactive events or online events. We're not doing too much in person in the store because, quite frankly, with all the stuff we have in the store these days, we just simply don't have room. So most of our events are held via Zoom or live stream. Like some of our events, like our sew-alongs, are simulcast to YouTube and Facebook, and then our classes are held primarily via Zoom from the comfort of your own home. Some of our events are held by third parties, so we've done Dime and Kimberbell events. What else could you think of just adding as to how we would define our events these days?
It's something, usually it's something that we go and do offsite that's going to be bigger. And
don't use that. Give it to me. This is where you're like, will you clean that for
what's
me?
the difference between you using it?
Well,
so he just told me
this is linen.
This is a cotton gauze.
Right. Yeah. And this
okay. So my
is
shirt
also a 20-year-old shirt. Fraction of the cost of that one. That is polyester.
I was just getting scolded for cleaning my glasses with my shirt.
From the guy who does her laundry and is told, you better get this out.
It's glasses. It's like there's nothing.
I've seen your glasses.
It's not like there's tar on it or something or spaghetti sauce.
I know. But this woman has some pretty crazy dirty glasses.
I do.
Every now and then I look at her and I'm like, how are you even seeing out of this?
That's how I felt today. I was like, did I put my glasses on right? I was like, are they shifted? Because I couldn't see anything. I was like, am I just tired?
And it just turned out like they were super dirty.
Probably.
So
we were at dinner last night and we were talking with the kids about sometimes when somebody says something to you and you don't have time to process it, and then you think about it and then you go, wait a minute, that wasn't a compliment. So I was telling them about how we were all laughing because I know he was kidding, but we were laughing how Patrick said, sometimes you wake up and you look at the person next to you and you go, what the hell? I was thinking about that going, that wasn't a compliment.
Well, and then you were like, I've never thought that. And I'm like, wait a minute. You've definitely been mad at me for like 3 days in a row.
Sometimes I do stuff and he's not around, but I wait to be mad at him. I'm like, okay, when I see him, I'm going to be mad at him.
I like walk through the door. I'm like, hey, how are you? And she's like, grr. And I'm like, what? I just got home.
I need to be mad at him when I see him.
And then she holds grudges. Even my daughter is like, Mom is really good at holding grudges.
Yeah.
And in my world, I'm like, okay, are we friends again? I never hold a grudge. Like, there's some stuff that can go down that I'm like, hey, I want you to know I'm mad at you for this, and this. Then we're good. Like, then we're like on to the next thing.
Remember, I work at a facility that would be great for. Yes.
Yes.
We need to come. We just haven't had time.
Talked about that.
But we need to come and check that out. And full kitchen that can do the food.
Yeah.
We didn't even think about that.
Yeah, but we need an exclusive relationship with said event. Seems like every time we do an event somewhere, another store does an event in the same location.
What? We don't. It's not. This
we haven't done events in a long time.
We haven't done an event in a long time, and we really want to do one. Anna says, "Be nice to me." That means she thinks you're mean.
I'm not mean to Jeannie. Definitely. Who's the mean one?
I am.
Yeah. One time Violet was like.
Yeah, I did. I went through a
sometimes
period.
There was like, at one point when Violet was little. Remember Violet's comment? Like, I got home.
Yeah.
And she's like, Dad. And I'm like, what's wrong? She's like, Mom's not in a good mood. I'm like, oh, it'll be okay, Violet. And she's like, sometimes she's in a bad mood for 2 or 3 days.
So, okay, I don't know if you ladies can relate to this, but I think I went hormonally a little crazy in my late 30s. And
early 40s.
And it took me a while to realize it was hormonal, and the thing you shouldn't say to a woman in that time is
this what's happening right now? I would get home from work.
Anyways, okay, we don't. But as I like got older, I realized it was hormonal, and I'd be like, oh. And I would warn them. I'd say, okay, you better watch out for the next 2 days. And then it would be like, fine. And it was like this like dark cloud would just come in and then it would be gone. But it was like almost like I wasn't even me. But I've talked to other women who said that they've experienced the same thing.
It seems like
PMS.
all of them.
And like it's PMS, right? And I never as like a teenager and stuff like that, I was like
I was like
there's no such thing as like PMS. But as I got older and I was in my late 30s or early 40s, I was like, that's real.
I made the mistake of like identifying it being like
in the middle of it. Don't do it in the middle of it.
And then
do
I was like,
after.
and then I'd be like, are you like, is this what's going on? And then she'd be like, ah, like Emperor Palpatine. She'd be like, and then like, so my biggest thing when she was mad like that would be like, I go, are we friends again? Like, can we be friends again now?
He says that to me. He says
like,
that to me.
Are you done? Like, can we be friends again? Like, is this like, or what's going on here? Like, it's been I don't even know what I did, but can we be friends? So
we don't have any. Oh, we do have some YouTubers. Okay, so we don't have anything to talk. You know what I do want to talk about? I did give some people calls. So if you are a Solaris Luminaire owner, we only have until this Friday. This Friday for us to be able to order. Yeah, to do our reorder and to get you that special pricing.
Men are mean to women, which is blamed on women.
Anna, is that it?
I've definitely had my moments with you.
You know what?
I don't know
with Patrick, it's his intensity. That's sometimes where. That's it.
It takes a lot to make me mad, though.
He doesn't get mad.
But if I get mad,
he's intense
like
about.
It's like there. I don't know if I've ever.
I've never been like scared of him.
No, of course not. But like, I don't know.
I mean, I'm not. He doesn't get mad.
I don't know.
He does get mad, but
I think when I've gotten mad, there's some pretty.
Maybe
good
the
reasons.
kids. Maybe the kids. Maybe they're scared
of me.
If
I don't
you get
think
mad.
the kids
still can't vision. Okay, so Cheryl has a question about Visionary Stitch. I sent you the thing and it had instructions. You just go to the website.
So basically, you've got to go in like you go in like you're gonna register a new machine. So go in to register a new machine, and when you log into your account, it will essentially give you an option to choose your visionary stitches. But I think you need the machine number or something like that in order to get your visionary stitches. We don't have a I guess I could log in and at least show you where it is, but maybe I'll make a video of that.
So, Heather Mundy just asked if Michelle and I had a chance to look at Anita Good Design, and quite honestly, I haven't, because through the pandemic, they kind of really went consumer direct. There wasn't, there's no opportunity for us to really engage with the customer and for us to like make any money through it. They went straight to the consumer. So
is that the case with that?
Yeah, they don't. There's no affiliate for us. There's no, and I've done so much Anita Good Design. They're really, really great. But they really gave the retailer no.
I mean, there's got to be a way for us to do that, though. I would assume.
Okay. Do we know how much the kid is?
No.
Okay. So I did want to pitch a class. I want to show you a class that Michelle has up. And it's a little short notice, but you'll be really, you'll have something perfect for the holiday. And you'll be really early for next year's holiday, too. But you want to come talk about it? Okay.
So I'll wait till the end.
And yeah. And so we'll go ahead and we'll take a look at that. So we did not look at the all access thing. So, but they're great. They do really, really beautiful designs. We love Anita Good. So we need an in-person event. Gail came and she's like, I don't even care if it's like a sucky event. I want to do it. Because people, they really want to do an in-person event. So we'll plan it. We'll plan something for this spring, and we'll plan it for We'll plan this fall for something for the spring. It takes, just lining everything up takes a long time. And maybe some of our out-of-towners
complaining
will come.
About how tired we are. Like,
we're not allowed to.
The idea of hosting an event, that totally takes it out of you.
That might kill me.
And I felt like it took 3 months to recover from the quilt show this year. It took a long time.
I was looking at I got one of those things from one of my friends. Everyone's doing the senior challenge. Well, everyone I know, because all our kids are seniors. And so I went to bed last night, and then I was like, oh my God, I didn't post my senior challenge pictures for day 2. So I got up, I started looking through some of the pictures, and I was like, we were so young. You look at your pictures from when your kids are young, and you're like,
and then you're
they made me
oh my
so
God, our
old.
Kids killed us.
Yeah, and I think about all that time we spent at the pumpkin patch, and we spent at the playground, and all the time we spent at Disneyland for 2-year-olds.
Then somebody decided they wanted to go back to work.
Yeah, and then I was like, I'm going back to work. That's what women do, right? You just decide to go back to work.
Yeah, I can't even imagine
Audrey, will wait till you work for 44 years. I know. And then you're tired. What are we, right? We're just babies. We're not going to be babies anymore.
Yeah,
That's
60-hour work weeks will catch up to you, though.
Yes. The first year with them, it was definitely, but I was looking at the pictures and I was like, oh, they were so cute and so little.
We've been blessed
and
with
so
pretty
cuddly
good kids too.
And
we've been really, really fortunate.
Yeah.
With the kids.
So but part of what I looked at was I was looking at us, and Patrick had super dark hair. I was telling him in the car how
my kids made me gray and bald.
You only looked at one package. That was the total. So
is this what?
Yeah, and so divided by 12 people is that.
Okay, so is this it? I just need one price.
It's going to be.
I
this
don't
for the
know
class.
if
That
I
for the
knew
class.
you
Okay,
had
got it.
twins.
Got it.
Nancy.
Okay. All right. So, Scan and Cut. We haven't had any Scan and Cut lately. Michelle put together an incredible class. It's going to be rhinestones. This is the project. Da-da-da-da. Isn't that cute? And it is up on the calendar. Michelle will come and talk to you about it at the end, but it's not on the calendar yet. We have to send it.
I sent it to Christine, so as soon as
It probably won't be up until
This afternoon
No,
or this
probably
evening.
yeah, maybe this evening. So this is happening on the 26th, October 26th. And it's a lot of rhinestones.
It's a lot of rhinestones, and the glitter vinyl is actually glow in the dark.
Oh my God, it's glow in the dark. Who doesn't love glow in the dark at Halloween? That's exciting. So I'll have Michelle can close out the class or close out the live feed. Is my class starting? Am I at?
Let's see.
Am I at 10? I'm doing poinsettia. So and if you are
starting at 10 a.m.
I gotta go. So Michelle
Okay.
can kind of talk about this, and we'll see you tomorrow for a
Hey,
great question.
Is that good?
Patrick,
Well,
can we
you
talk
just-
about that later?
Well, you asked me to do it this morning.
Patrick,
Okay.
I will see you ladies and gents. Bye, Dawn. See you tomorrow. All right.
All right. Do you want to talk about your class,
Yes,
Michelle?
Yes. Thank you. Hello. So I think this is going to be a fun class, but this has two prerequisites, and I'm going to be watching. You have to have taken Get to Know Your Scan and Cut class.
Super sparkly.
Yeah. And you have to have already taken the rhinestone starter class. This is not a rhinestone pattern for someone that's never used that before. This one's, I don't know, it's a little bit of work because it's just a lot of
Can I
crystals.
interrupt you for 1 second?
course.
So we don't have a rhinestone starter class on the schedule right now because we were trying to really get this one up. So if you need to take this starter class, you can do it with the recording. So that's going to be an option for you.
You can do it with the recording, but I will be checking as people sign up for it. Good morning, Betty. Not because I really wish everyone could take it, but what happens is if we get somebody in there that has absolutely no idea what we're doing, then it kind of holds everybody else in the class back that's already at that skill level. So you can buy the recording. I'm also going to put the class, the Rhinestone Starter Kit class. I might be putting that on the schedule soon as well, hopefully in early November, so that we can do another rhinestone project with a Christmas theme.
So which scan and cuts, like this is definitely
This is all DX.
SDX?
This is all,
Okay.
you have to have an auto
and,
blade.
And all of those need to have the rhinestone starter
Yeah,
kit.
they need to have taken that class already.
But they also need the
Yeah.
rhinestone starter kit.
They would
right?
they would have the kit because they would have had to purchase the
the
kit
kit
for the class.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. I was finding the glow in the dark glitter vinyl was the score. So this is kind of blending your skills together. We've got some vinyl here and we've got some crystals here, and we're going to mash them all together in one project. You'll be providing whatever you want to put it on. So this is just a kid's t-shirt, which I think is great.
But it could go on an apron.
It could go on an apron, a bag, it
wall
could go
hanging
yes,
or whatever.
anything you want. So whatever you're going to put it on.
And do we know the cost of the class?
The class is $20, and that includes the kit, which has the glow in the dark heat transfer vinyl and the rhinestones. And then once you've signed up for the class, in the supply list, there's a link to go purchase this rhinestone template from a vendor on Etsy.
Okay. So they'll
So-
be getting the design from the
vendor.
designer.
Yeah, they'll be
vendor
getting
directly.
the design from the vendor. And what's great is I bought a ton of fun designs for rhinestones from this vendor, and they're always great. She does
Okay.
a fabulous job, so I won't lead you astray. Good morning, everyone. All right, that's it.
So
That's all for me.
how long will the class
It's
be?
a 2-hour class.
A 2-hour class? Gotcha. And is it something we could add a second class if the first class fills? Like how many people are in
Well, no. Number one, it's on the 26th, so there really isn't any place on the schedule to put it on again before
Okay.
Halloween, which is why I thought early November I'll do another class for the starter kit for the rhinestones, and then followed by a holiday holiday-ish project, so, which I can then do more than one.
We should
lesson.
try to get that on.
Yeah.
Get those on like early to mid-November.
I'm
and that way
thinking
they're
early
prepared.
November. I always love doing the rhinestone starter class. It's always fun.
Cool.
So we just didn't have a place to put it before this since this is date specific.
Okay.
You know. So anyway, it was a lot of fun, and you'll have a great time, and it will test your skills a little bit on this one. All right, that's all I got.
Cool. All right, ladies. So onward and upward. Keep an open eye for the class. We'll confirm with you ladies that it is up. It'll definitely be up by tomorrow morning. Very well could be up this afternoon or this evening. As Michelle was saying, it just went to Christine. And regarding the kit, Michelle,
Yes.
is that something where they purchased that directly from you?
No, it's Jeannie will have it on it's part of the they can pick shipping or not shipping.
Okay.
And there's a weight for it on
Okay.
on the listing.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
yeah.
All right. So keep an open eye for that tomorrow, and have a fantastic day. Bye.